Hello everyone, my name is Madhusanga Sandagalam Beratna. In this video, I am going to show you how to create a small software application using C++ in Visual Studio. This program will help us to convert an amount given in us dollars into Sri Lankan rupees. I will explain everything step by step, starting from opening Visual Studio, creating the project, design the user interface, writing the code, and finally testing the program. Start in Visual Studio. Let's start by opening Visual Studio. When we install Visual Studio, we need to make sure the correct tools are added. For this project, the important feature in C++ CLI v143. Without this, we cannot build from application with C++. Now I will create a new project. I go to create a new project and select window from app. Finally, I click create. Now Visual Studio create a solution for me with the default empty form. Design the user interface. This is the form design window. Here I can design how the application will look for the user. On the left side we have the toolbox. From here I can drag and drop controls such as labels, text box and buttons onto the form. For the application I need a label to display the text enter USD, a text box where the user can type the amount of dollars, a button with the text convert, another label where we will display the result in LKR. I can move and resize these controls using my mouse. I can also change their properties from the properties panel on the right hand side. For example, I can change the text of the button, increase the font size of change the controls of labels. This makes the interface more user friendly. First project, add new item, UI Windows form, my form, project, the properties, link, system, subsystem, Windows, advanced, entry point, main, apply, OK. My form, search toolbox, picture box, search, label, label, text box, button, label, properties, rename, USD, properties, label, LKR, properties, button, convert. Choose image, size mode normal, stretch image, now my form. Now let's write, now let's copy the code. Is this 3 arrows, form. Copy next code. Now no issues found. Plus I need to take the value from the text box. This value is in the form of text, also called a string. But in order to do mathematical calculations, I need to convert this string into a number. For that, I use the command debugging and running the program. Now let's test the program. I click on start to run it in debug mode. The application window opens. I type a value, for example 10, into the text box and then click convert. As you can see, the result is displayed as 2934.70 LKR. The confirms that our program works correctly. Summary and ending. So in this video we built a complete C++ from application from start to finish. We start with Visual Studio Initiation, create a new project, design the user interface, wrote the code to perform string to int conversion, the mathematical calculation, and finally integer to string convention. We also tested the program and saw the output. This is a simple but very powerful application, and it shows how we can use Visual Studio and C++ to create real world software. Thank you for watching.